We're back, and our tweet was about Albert Pujols. Chris, what a career that was, although it never really did what it was designed to do. He was supposed to go out to Anaheim and bring championships. He and Hamilton and all these other big names they brought out and did nothing. They couldn't win.
Well, if he was allowed to play the Pirates every game of his career, I shudder to think of what his final numbers would have been. At least 1,000 home runs, probably a 400 average. I mean, he tortured them like few other guys really did. But it is, you're right, it's fascinating. The Cardinals, probably the smartest organization in baseball, really, year for year. And they got rid of him. They didn't bring him back at exactly the right time, and the numbers dropped off almost immediately. But in his prime, he's up there with Manny Ramirez, I would say, as the most fearsome right-handed hitters I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, that's how good he was.
It's funny you mentioned Manny, because I did the same thing mentioning him just the other day in this, because he was the same kind of person in the postseason when you didn't want to face Albert Pujols, and certainly the Pirates didn't want to face him. Colonial Schlade has this on Twitter. I think I said that right.
Who are these people?
I don't know. Anyway, he says, Ben isn't going anywhere. You guys relax. Mr. Rooney will have his salary reconstructed, and then he will play his final year and then retire. Time to move on, please. Okay, we'll move on. We go to Rich. Let's move on to Rich and see what Rich has to say. McKees Rocks, what's up, Rich?
Oh, not too much. How you guys doing?
We're good.
Hey, I was thinking if the Steelers are going to move up for a quarterback, why don't they just go for the gusto and try to get the #1 pick and take Trevor Lawrence? I mean, give up Rudolph, give up Haskins, their #1 pick, whatever they got to get, whatever they got to give.
This sounds very strangely. This sounds strangely like one of those famous. I used to get these calls when I worked 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the Fan many moons ago. It was, hey, Chris, why don't the Angels want Jose Tabata straight up for Mike Trout? Who says no? All of our cast-off parts for the most valuable commodity that team owns. I can't even begin to consider what it would cost to get to the #1 pick.
And also, Urban Meyer's not going to trade that pick no matter what. They have who they want. That's why he went there. There are some people out there who still, I've heard this the other day, Chris, I couldn't believe it. People say, well, he's an Ohio State guy, you know, Justin Fields, guys, he's going to, there's no way he's going to do that. No way over Trevor Lawrence. If he did, to me, that would be almost grounds for immediate dismissal.
He's picking Trevor Lawrence. I think Zach Wilson from BYU seems to be the consensus second pick here as far as quarterbacks go, and then Fields is it seems like is the obvious third, but he's taking Trevor Lawrence. Anybody else trying to suggest otherwise is thinking too hard.
And Fields is a very good player, don't get me wrong. It's just that this guy is once in a lifetime. They're up there for this reason. He came there, I think, for this reason. So we'll see how it goes. But that draft, man, it's going to be here before you know it. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, every night. We're out of time. Chris, thank you. Appreciate it. Giannis Antetokounmpo appreciates it as well. That's going to do it for our program tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night, 10:35. Have a good evening, and thank you for joining us.